Hey everyone, in this video, you are going to witness how English can become a barrier in our career. So, I just want to give you a strong message. Don't just let this thing rule your brain that you cannot learn English. Try to groom your personality, try to learn this language so that you can get your desired job.
Okay, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Very good afternoon, Jyoti. How are you doing?
I am doing great, ma'am.
Okay. How's Thursday treating you? I guess you are also a homemaker.
Yes,
So
ma'am. I am.
breakfast stuff done?
Yes, ma'am. I have done completed my all activities.
Okay, okay. So before we delve into our conversation, let's just have a quick introduction. So tell something about yourself.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. My name is Jyoti Patel. I am from MP. If I talk about my educational qualification, so I have done my graduation, and I recently I have done my BEd degree, and I have completed my central teachers eligibility test.
Okay.
I am preparing government job in teaching line, ma'am. Nowadays, I am learning this language because I have
Oh.
done all this thing Hindi medium school. So I have given
Okay. Oh,
interviews, but I am not selected. They rejected me.
okay.
And
It's okay. It's fine.
but
So
I,
you have
I
cracked CTET, right?
yes, ma'am.
Wow, that's wonderful. It's not everyone's cup of tea, I would say. You should be proud of yourself because seat it matters actually, right? So, okay, and you appear okay. You just mentioned that you got rejection or you have to face kind of rejection in some interviews. So, in private sector, I would say private schools, right?
Yes, ma'am. KVS.
Mhm.
I have given KVS interview.
Okay,
KVS
okay. So,
exam.
what is your major subject? As in,
Science.
if you science. Okay,
Yes.
you're from science background. Okay, not a
Mhm.
problem. So it's irony, I would say, in India, we are being or we are judged by our communication skills. People don't bother or they don't pay attention on our skills, like on our subject, the way we the ability of teaching a subject. They just focus on English language, right? Are we able to communicate in English or not? So that's a thing. It really hurts me actually because
Yes.
I don't think so that English should be a barrier in our career, right?
Yes.
But we can't control each and everything, and we can't make people understand. Okay, so that's a good initiative that you are trying to groom yourself. It's a good thing. Uh, don't uh, don't just feel like giving up, or don't just feel bad that you had to face rejections, because I think rejections and failures teach us, and they play a crucial role whatever we become in our future. So I have a soft corner for rejections or failures, because if we don't fail, we will not able to rectify our own mistakes, right? But
Yes, ma'am.
yes, it's not like if I don't get selected, or I didn't get selected, or I had to face some rejection, it doesn't every time mean that I'm not able to do, or I am not I haven't any capacity to do anything. It's just a thing, we did not meet their expectations or their requirements, so that's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So ma'am, when I talk someone, so I get nervous. I feel so. This is my problem. I feel fear already.
It's obvious. It's not only your problem. It's everyone's problem. Even it is my problem also, I would say, because it happens with every human being. It's a tendency to get nervous, or to feel jittery, right? When we have to face stage, or when we have to speak, not only in English but maybe in Hindi also. We are a little bit nervous, right? So it's very common. It is not a very big thing to like big deal. It's not a big deal, I would say. Just keep or try having these kind of session. Keep on practicing. Try to groom yourself. Don't bother about the major or massive results. Okay,
Yes.
take little steps. right? Go for short and simple sentences first. Don't try to add big fancy words initially.
Yes, ma'am.
First, try to be comfortable with this language. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Right? And language learning is going to take time. We need to understand this thing because so many people come to me, ma'am, how to learn in no time, how to become fluent. Fluency is not going to happen in no time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's a foreign language. And you told me that you belong to Hindi medium. Even I am a Hindi medium student. I know my struggle, I know my journey, right? But the thing is, if I can, anyone can. Okay, we need to be patient, we need to be consistent with our practice. And सबसे बड़ी जरूरत होती है motivation की, because being a homemaker, we have so many other things to do.
I am a mother,
Okay,
ma'am.
right.
Yes, ma'am.
So do you, okay, how many kids do you have?
I have one kid, 10 years old, only one child.
How old is he?
10 year, 10
10
years
year.
old.
Okay,
He
okay,
is
okay.
studying fifth standard, ma'am.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So see, now I told you, you have cracked CTET. So it's not a big, it's not everyone's cup of tea. It is a big deal, I would say. Okay. So if you can do this, you can learn this language also. It's not going to be very, big kind of thing. But yes, you need to be consistent. That is it. Never ever give up. कई बार लगता है हमें कि नहीं हो रहा है, सो ये बहुत बार होगा, दिन में हजारों बार आएगा कि छोड़ दो, बट छोड़ना नहीं है. ओके, फाइन, राइट. Okay,
Ma'am,
so
I
now,
watch your video daily, ma'am. I saw your short video Instagram, but ma'am, you talk
okay.
like polite with people, so that's why I decide I talk with ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much. Actually, you know what? Because if I talk about myself, I belong to a very small village in Himachal. I am a Hindi medium student. I know our struggles because we don't have this environment or we don't speak in this language. Even I don't speak this language. I don't speak in English with my son, with my husband. Only these sessions, these are the sessions, or this is the time when I am speaking in this language. Otherwise, I speak in Himachali or Hindi. So
Yes.
for me, it was a big thing to be fluent or to be comfortable with this language. But that is the thing I always tell everyone. If I can, anyone can. You just need to understand the basic concept. Okay, try to frame short sentences but correct sentences. Okay, next time whenever you are going to face any interview, you have to tell about yourself. They are going to ask you about your introduction, right? Prepare your introduction nicely with confidence. Okay. Practice, keep on practicing. Stand in front of mirror, record yourself, and while introducing yourself in an interview, don't just stretch it very much. Keep it short and crispy. Okay, tell up your name, the place you belong to, your academic qualifications. No need to tell about your family or family members. Okay, then a little bit of your hobbies, that's it, and
Yes,
wrap it
ma'am.
up. ठीक है, but practice, keep on practice, just mug it up, इसको ना याद कर लो. Hmm?
Yes.
And try to speak again and again so that you don't fumble that time. Okay, then comes your weaknesses, your strengths, or why do you want to become a teacher. They can ask you this question, na? Why do you want to become a teacher, or what should be the quality of a good teacher. Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
So all these kind of questions, just cram. इनको रट्टा मार लो because they are going to ask you.
Yes.
So you can present yourself in a good way. And while speaking, if you feel कि I am not getting the word now, I'm getting stuck, switch to Hindi. Okay, add 1-2 lines of Hindi, then again switch to English. Try to play smart there. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
and
Yes,
don't get nervous. It just all about your practice, that's it.
ma'am. I am
ठीक है.
practicing no, 1 month
Hmm,
ago. Front of
hmm,
mirror, front of camera. I record
hmm.
myself every day, every time. But I am not unable to see my result.
See,
I
you cannot say that you are not able to see your result. Haven't you learned any new word? You learned so many new words, right?
yes.
As I mentioned, fluency is a matter of time. You will
Yes.
not be fluent in 1 month or 2 months. It
Yes,
is
ma'am.
going to take time because we are not in habit of this language. Na? That is the reason we don't speak in this language. Okay, so it is going to take time. Keep on practicing. That is it. हार नहीं माननी है. Don't just give up. You have learned. See, if you recall your process, you have learned so many new words. Now you are able to make sentences. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
You are sitting here in front of your camera. You are having conversation with me, and you are not using Hindi at all. That is the result.
Okay, ma'am.
Right? That is the result. Okay, so think in this way. Or okay, I will ask you a few questions. Simple. Okay.
Okay.
So yes, Jyoti, I want to know, according to you, what are the qualities of a good teacher?
Qualities of good teacher, ma'am. So
Take your time. ये कोई इंटरव्यू नहीं हो रहा है. Take your time, think, organize your thoughts. ठीक है? उसके बाद आराम से.
okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
If you want to, ma'am, good a teacher, become a good
Hmm.
teacher. So you have a good knowledge,
Hmm.
eh,
Yes.
which in subject which you are teaching, which you will teaching.
Right.
So, ma'am,
Yes.
sir, maybe.
Right. You should have a good knowledge of your subject. Simple.
Yes,
है ना?
ma'am.
You should have a good knowledge of your subject. Right. Second quality.
Second qualities, ma'am, good behavior with children.
Right. Yes. You need to be disciplined, right? And you need to be polite and humble.
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Because a teacher is a role model for students, for the student. So you need to be, it's not only about your behavior, your personality, the way you speak, the way you walk, the way you present yourself. So
Yes, ma'am.
you have to be very careful while presenting, while carrying yourself in public, right? And yes, the main thing which I believe as a teacher, you need to be patient because you deal with kids, you deal with toddlers or tweeners or teenagers or young people. So you need to be very patient. Okay,
Yes.
so a teacher has nothing to do with aggression. Okay, because if you are aggressive, you are going to lose your temper at times, and if you lose your temper, you will not be able to connect with your students. Okay, so now this is your activity for next 1 month. You will only practice these kind of questions. Okay, qualities of a teacher, introduction, how to tell about yourself, your strengths, your weakness, and with all the people you are planning to have sessions. Okay, try to request them that I want to discuss specifically on teachers, importance of teachers, right? And have these kind of conversation again and again, so that you can recall and you can recollect your whatever you have learned. This will help you. ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.
इस तरह से करो. Okay.
So,
So
so
if you have any question, you can ask me.
no, ma'am. I feel nervous, ma'am. Was no. When I always
Don't
nervous.
think.
I always feel fear when I talk someone. This is my problem, ma'am. I talk when
Uh,
I talk
you
at
need to see. I got your point. See, don't give this message to your brain that I'm nervous. I am nervous. No, you are not nervous at all. Okay, you are speaking very well. You are sitting confidently. Okay, once we give this message to our brain, our whole body acts the same way. We all
okay.
listen to so many, like Brahma Kumari, or so many good speakers are there. They always say that we should believe in affirmations. Okay, so daily when you go to bed and when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself that I'm confident. I am confident. I don't get nervous. Okay, these things work. If I can show you, I would love to show you. In my kitchen on my cupboard I have stick a paper and I have written there in big, in like bold letters, I am
Yes,
confident, I am happy, I am healthy, I am successful. I
yes.
have stick, yes, I have glued a paper there. Okay, so these things help us.
Ma'am.
These things help. Tell yourself before any session. Don't say that I will be nervous. No, I'm not going to get nervous. I'll do my best. I'll give my best shot. Na? I will be confident in today's conversation. और ये सबके साथ होता है. ये सबके साथ होता है. थोड़ा सा नर्वस ही. I am also nervous. ये नहीं है कि मैं I am very confident. I am confident, but at the same time I am nervous also. Okay, so nervousness भी अच्छी होती है because फिर तो आप over confident बन जाओगे.
We are connecting
So
first time.
we are connecting for the first time. Then to see if you are nervous, even I feel nervous also. And sometimes there are so many problems, maybe in family, or you are not feeling good. You have some health issues. Okay, so it happens with everyone. Don't just let these things rule your brain. इन चीजों को हमने हावी नहीं होने देना है. Okay, and tell yourself that I am confident. I am not nervous at all.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
have conversation with your kid, with your child. Have conversation as much as you can. उसके साथ बात करो इंग्लिश में. Self talk. I believe in self talk. I speak a lot with myself. मैं बहुत बातें करती हूँ खुद से. Okay, let's say you are in the kitchen. जो भी बना रहे हो, try to explain that thing to yourself in English. Okay, try these things. These steps are going to help you. Okay,
Okay.
and have these kind of sessions.
Okay.
Yes. Do you have your YouTube channel?
No, ma'am. No.
Okay. Fine. And are you taking these kind of sessions regularly, or this is your first
First
session?
time, ma'am. First time. First.
Okay.
We are having first
Okay.
time.
Okay.
I watching
So,
your videos, so you talk very politely,
Mhm.
ma'am. You are good teacher, trainer. So that's why I decided first time I will call you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Your words really made my day. You can do one thing. There are so many good YouTubers also, and they are having these kind of sessions. You can go to their description. They leave their email ID there. So have these type of interaction. ठीक है, लोगों से interact करो. This is the best platform, and you will see a change. You just mentioned कि मैम मुझे कोई result नहीं मिला. You will definitely see a result while having these kind of sessions. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
What is lunch special? Today's lunch special.
I have already done my lunch.
Okay, wow. So smart.
My
I'll be rushing to my. Mhm.
my son goes to school daily, so um,
Okay.
ma'am,
Hmm.
as well as I prepare.
You prepare your lunch with your breakfast, right? Usually you
Yes.
prepare your lunch with your breakfast. So that is a good thing. Actually, I also prepare, but today I didn't uh, prepare anything for my lunch. But after this session, I'm going to make anything randomly. So let's see what happens.
Yes. Ma'am,
Okay.
you are
So
very busy, so that's why.
हाँ but I am trying to cut myself some slack. So cut myself some slack मतलब मैं थोड़ा सा कम करने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ because literally my plate is always full, and due to that cervical issue, eyesight is getting weaker day by day. So I'm just trying to take a break from social media, but I don't think so it is going to be possible because once you are on social media, you have to be frequent or regular. So let's see how can I manage. And only suggestion for you, Jyoti, don't give up, don't think कि ये बहुत बड़ी बात है, कुछ भी नहीं है. ठीक है, इंग्लिश
Okay.
सीखना कुछ भी नहीं है. हाँ, देखो आपने सी टेट क्रैक किया है. आई हैव क्रैक्ड एचपी टेट. मुझे पता है, मैं तो अच्छी नहीं हूँ जीके में, बट समहाउ आई मैनेज्ड टू क्रैक एचपी टेट. तो सी टेट का तो लेवल बहुत हाई होता है. ओके, सो यू आर ब्रिलियंट वुमन, आई वुड से. तो कीप ऑन प्रैक्टिसिंग. और प्राइवेट स्कूल्स में देयर इज काइंड ऑफ आई वॉश. दे पीपल जस्ट focus on your speaking skills. So
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
bother much. Don't bother much कि I got rejection. It's okay. It's fine. There
Okay,
are
ma'am.
numerous, or there are endless schools. You can apply there. Okay. But before going for any interview, just prepare.
Yes.
Just prepare yourself. Okay.
When I was, ma'am, studying, to that times I had no idea spoken English,
Hmm.
because I
Yes.
studied from village. So
Will I
when
know.
I move city, so that I have
Hmm.
realized that I am making mistakes. I need
Yes. Actually, see, you are married and you have a son and you are homemaker, right? I tell you, Jyoti, there are so many young people,
Yes.
boys, getting a job is a second priority for us. Okay. But I have met those old young people who literally want to get a job, but due to this language, they are not getting, they are not able to crack any interview. So this is the biggest issue in our country, because in our schools, we are never taught English as a language.
Yes, ma'am.
So, right, that is the issue. So don't worry, don't worry. Think about those young people who literally want to get a job, but they are not getting due to this language. And I tell you, when I used to work in a school, so there was once there was an interview for the post of Hindi teacher, and you know
Yes.
what? For the Hindi teacher, they were expecting someone who was pretty good at speaking English. तो
Yes, ma'am.
हिंदी के टीचर के लिए भी आज की डेट में इंग्लिश में बात करना बड़ा जरूरी है. Because
Yes, ma'am.
parents want every teacher to communicate in English. That is the biggest issue. तभी तो फिर स्कूल वालों को भी they are hiring those people who are pretty good at English, right? So this is the biggest problem. Don't just bother much about it. Keep on practicing. Abhi you just started 1 month ago. ठीक है? Have these kind of interaction. And I'll see you very soon again. एक बार फिर से आपके साथ session लूंगी. And then I'll be asking you your introduction. What is the quality of a good teacher? What are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? Okay. So prepare all these questions.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Questions?
Thank you, ma'am, because you have given me this golden opportunity and your previous
Arre,
time. So thank you, ma'am.
it's
Thank you so
okay.
much
It's my
again and
pleasure.
again.